I'm Maddox, one of the teachers here at Intrepid English. Today we're going to be talking about dog idioms. If you're a fan of English idioms, and if you've ever been to the UK or the United States, then you've probably heard the phrase, "it's raining cats and dogs" before. But did you know that there are several more dog-related idioms in the English language? As many of you will know, our wonderful founder Lorraine loves dogs. In fact, when she's not teaching, working on the Intrepid English Academy, or reading nonfiction books, you will most likely find her dog spotting on a run or walking her friend's dog. For the feline fans out there, we also covered some cat idioms in a recent blog post. Today, we will look at 5 dog-related idioms and their meanings. Try and use these dog idioms in your English conversations this week. Better still, use them in a one-to-one lesson with Lorraine or one of the other Intrepid English teachers. We will be suitably impressed. Number 1. One's bark is worse than one's bite. Have you ever entered a house with a dog and the dog starts barking loudly at you? This can be quite scary. In most cases, though, once the dog gets to know you and realizes you're not a burglar, they calm down and are quite friendly. This is an expression used to mean that someone isn't as harsh or as mean as they first appear. Their words are worse than their behavior. For example, the new head teacher seems really strict, but I saw him comforting a child who'd fallen over on the playground. I think his bark is worse than his bite. Or, everyone is scared of the boss, but she's lovely once she gets to know you. Her bark is worse than her bite. Number 2. Puppy love. Who doesn't love puppies? Puppy love is an expression used to describe romantic feelings of infatuation, normally in adolescence. What do puppies do when they know they've done something wrong? They look up at you with big, innocent eyes full of love. This is the way someone who's in puppy love might look at the object of their affections. For example, he was totally enamored with her. It was puppy love. Or, look at those 2 kids holding hands. Such puppy love, it's really sweet to see. Number 3. Like a dog with 2 tails. What do dogs do when they're excited? They wag their tails. So imagine how excited a dog with 2 tails could be. This expression is used to describe a person who is ecstatic and really excited about something. For example, he was so happy about getting the job, he was like a dog with 2 tails. Or, Emma was ecstatic about getting an A on her exam. She was like a dog with 2 tails. Number 4. Let sleeping dogs lie. If a situation or problem has settled, then don't interfere and make it worse. Just leave it alone. For example, it looks like Stephen has calmed down since the argument. Don't ask him about it again. I think it's best to let sleeping dogs lie. Or, I don't think you should ask Sandra about the breakup. Just let sleeping dogs lie. Number 5. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. This expression means that you can't teach new ideas to a person who is stuck in their ways or unwilling to change. This is generally not a very polite expression. For example, I tried to teach my granddad how to use the iPad we bought him for Christmas, but he's not interested. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Or, I don't believe them when they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm looking forward to going back to university next year. Exercise. Now it's your turn. Fill in the gaps with the correct dog-related idiom from the list above. Number 1. After finally submitting his dissertation, Jack was like a blank. Number 2. Despite asking my elderly neighbor to call me when he needs some help with his gardening, he still tries to do it all by himself. I guess you blank. Number 3. When I first met him, he seemed really harsh, but now that I've got to know him, he's actually really nice. His blank. Number 4. Ethan is only 13, but he's so in love with his girlfriend. He insists it's not blank, though. Number 5. We thought about taking them to court, but the hassle wasn't worth it. We decided to blank. Discussion questions. Write your answers in the comments below. Number 1. Did you experience puppy love as a teenager? What do you think when you look back on it now? Number 2. What do you think? Can you teach an old dog new tricks? Or not? Perhaps it depends on the dog. Number 3. When was the last time you felt like a dog with 2 tails, and why? Do you want to learn more about idioms? We've got plenty of blog posts on all types of idioms. We've also got a whole self-study course in the Intrepid English Academy on essential English idioms, covering animal idioms, money idioms, life idioms, and plenty more. Want to practice using these idioms in conversation? Book a free trial lesson with an Intrepid English teacher here, and we can discuss your language learning goals. This blog was written by Intrepid English teacher Kate. You can visit her Intrepid English teacher profile page to find out more about her and add her as a friend. If you have any questions, or you would like to request a topic for a future blog, you can contact us here, or email us at Intrepid English. We love to help English learners, so please feel free to spread the love on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Book a free trial lesson today and talk about your learning goals with an experienced and friendly English teacher. Say goodbye to boring English lessons. The Intrepid English Academy has been designed to make it as clear and easy as possible for you to make progress in English.